Okay, so here's the thing. I know that this deck is not the greatest deck in the world, but I freaking love Hazmat Luke Cage decks, and I have been trying to get them to work for a really long time. And I think right now is right in this sweet spot where it might be the best time we've ever had to play this deck, specifically for a couple reasons. Evo has been out for a bit, so we have seen some more negative power support, but it's kind of died down, and I think the big thing is that people aren't really running Luke Cage anymore. We had our season where everybody was playing Luke Cage, and you just couldn't play. I tried playing this deck when High Evo came out because I was like, oh, you know, negative power support, Afflict decks are gonna be a thing, and everybody was just running Luke Cage. So it's like you just can't. But I feel like right now it's definitely died down enough where this deck is actually flying slightly under the radar. And also, I think two other key cards have kind of died off. So one big key card that was a combo breaker for Wong decks was Magneto, because if it was kind of the standard good de facto finisher outside of maybe Doctor Doom. And so if you saw somebody was playing their Wong, you just move the Wong to another lane. And then what are they going to do, right? So that card is kind of fallen off a little bit in favor of some other finisher decks, especially with bulk High Evo kind of being a thing now. And also Enchantress, notably, has sort of fallen off now. So I think Wong is primed in this spot right now where playing Hazmat Wong deck might actually be in a pretty good spot. Now, I have a weak spot also, specifically for Absorbing Man. I think he's one of the coolest cards out there. I definitely think he's super underplayed, and I think that there's a lot of room for experimentation on re-triggering things and ways to combo. I specifically love the Odin into Absorbing Man combo, which has now been fixed and works and re-triggers your Odin. It doesn't go infinite, which I hoped it would when I first tested this deck out, but it does give you another trigger of your original Odin, which leads to some insane numbers if you can get the full combo. So we'll see if we can pull that off in this video. I'm certainly going to try for you guys. And then finally, finally, Iron Lad, being just a phenomenal card, being able to reach further into your deck and also just to have the ability to just copy and double up on certain things that you might want to anyway. And of course, you've heard all about how great he is, and I'm sure you know, and he just has great base stats on top of that, which this deck does lack in the base stats category. So the additional 6 power on a 4-drop, sometimes a 3-drop because you're playing with Zabu, can be a huge benefit to this deck. So we're gonna take it into the ladder, see if we can get some fun combo games, and hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. And yeah, so this is a combo deck, obviously, and we're definitely looking for a particular series of cards to show up in our hand. Looks like we're up against discard. He discarded Wong. Interesting. Strange Academy will ruin our combo, so we definitely want to stay away from that. We'll use this middle lane as kind of our setup lane to put cards that we don't want to combo with, and then we'll hopefully be able to set up Wong in this last lane. Okay, that should be good. Nice. Iron Lad is super cool. We have a good chance to hit some useful things here. Ooh, that's an Odin. Okay, so that means we draw Odin next turn. Eternity range is out. We can always magic Strange Academy as well. This is a really interesting combo. When we drop Odin on this lane, it'll re-trigger this Odin. So I think the plan is that we go Magic, Doctor Doom on the right lane, and then Odin on the right lane, and we get double Odin triggers. So this could be pretty spicy. Okay, so paying attention to what he wants to do, it looks like he's stacking Morbius mid. He hasn't discarded his swarms yet, so his collector's still pretty small. We're gonna magic on the left, trying to disrupt his ability to move these cards over. Okay, there's an Apocalypse. Was that his only card? It was, okay. So this turn, he should be drawing America Chavez. So now we're gonna Doom Odin for a lot of triggers. So kind of our backup plan. His mid lane is pretty big. So I think we lose mid. But this means he's probably gonna play Chavez left, which we can beat here with an additional 8, because we're going to trigger this twice, I think, plus Ironheart a couple times. So depending on where the Ironheart triggers land, this could be kind of spicy. Alright, there's one Doom proc. Yeah, there we go. The double Odin procs is pretty fun. Iron Lad, kind of a cool addition to this deck. That was not the combo we were looking for, but still a fun showcase of how we can have alternate win conditions. I think one of the main issues with giving each deck a new profile picture and whatnot is that I feel like a lot of people are too lazy to change the profile picture for every deck. I still wish that you had, like, it would be nice if you could customize the profile picture per deck, but there was like a default one that if you didn't choose one, it would set it to your default, whatever your avatar was. So that would be kind of a cool quality of life feature, I think. All right, we got Thor, so probably Jane Jaw. That's always what I think. Okay, we've got the ability to move some stuff around. Get Iron Lad now. And Wong Mystique next turn, or something like that. Actually, we'll probably Magic next turn, and then Wong Mystique on turn 5. What lane do we want to Magic? Probably Vault, so that it's not locking us out. Let's go ahead and put Iron Lad mid. Here's his Lockjaw. That's a Odin. Okay, I don't know that we really need to re-Odin. Ooh, do I want to Sarah now? And then Magic next turn with the Wong. That could be pretty insane. Because then it's Sarah 3, Wong 2, yeah. I'm a little wary of committing too much power mid because we won't be able to contest this. Actually, what we should do is block off New York so he can't move this out, because he's got a pretty bad roll on this mid lane. All right, it looks like we're gonna get this combo off here pretty easily. I don't have Absorbing Man, unfortunately. That would be really cool if we could get the Absorbing Man off. But let's see, we have pretty good odds. Even if we don't get Absorbing Man, we still have Mystique, Hazmat, Odin. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty big. Importantly, we really need Luke Cage. If we don't draw Luke Cage, we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle here. That said, he's locked out of mid, and we can always back up plan Odin to get mid. Okay, there's Luke Cage. Okay, I think it's all coming together. I don't think we can Absorbing Man. Let's see, I have a 1 in 3 chance to draw it. Okay. Actually, how much mana do I need? At 7, I'm just straight up gonna pass, and he won't even see this coming because I'll have enough to play everything next turn. And then I might even have an opportunity to play Absorbing Man, huh? Because it's -2, it should cost 1, yeah. Alright. He plays a Magneto. Ooh, that's really rough. Wow. That's so annoying. So annoying. But we still have options. Let's see here. Okay. We'll play Luke Cage, Hazmat. Oh, you know what? We still have another Wong here. We can Wong, Luke Cage, Hazmat, Odin. It's not the full combo, but it's a nice backup combo that gives us a lot of triggers. Okay, let's do this. That's big. That's not as big. Let's see how big we can get. I haven't done the math, but I know we'll win mid at least. I think we can win left as well. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Elysium coming in clutch here. Solid win. I do love combo decks. That was a really fun backup option. Yeah, well played. Oh man, I can't. Can I not fist bump you again? Hello? Alright. Sorry, brother. Mental fist bump. He tried. That was actually a good play by him for sure. Yeah, Magneto is the classic counter to the Wong stuff, so well played for sure. Okay, we have an early Zabu, that's cool. Camp Lehigh. Electro. Interesting. I don't think we want Electro, but there could be some situations where we do, especially if we draw specifically like Wong into Odin or something like that. There's a Sarah. We don't have magic. So if I were to Electro, I could do something like Ironheart, Doom, Odin. He's a destroy deck. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I'm going to play it safe and just play Luke Cage. It's a Deathlock. I would love to draw a Wong here. That's magic. Okay, magic's pretty good. Magic lets us play Doom Odin, but it also lets him play an additional turn. So maybe if I know the plan is just Doom Odin, I just play Electro. And then I do have Washington DC, that's pretty good with the Doom bots. There's Deadpool, Venom. Not bad, not bad. So he's destroyed how many cards now? Let's see, 3. Ooh. Yeah, I think the plan has to stay the same here. That's a Bucky Barnes, Deadpool, Carnage. Oh, he's got all the gray borders of the holographic. That's fun. Unfortunately, I don't know if we win this. Yeah, we add another 7 and that's only 18. So I think we just straight up lose, unfortunately. All right, we're out. Can't even win left. and he kind of drew everything he needed. So sometimes you just gotta know when to dip out. Ooh, Condon Embassy. Okay, we've got some of the pieces here. We need so many pieces for this to work properly. Now, I can Hazmat straight up, and that looks weird, but when you drop Wong on top of the Hazmat and then you Odin Absorbing Man, it actually works out. So I kind of want to just do it, because he'll probably not even understand what's going on. Or he might. Some people are really smart. We can cycle the Ironheart, that's nice. Do I want to not hit anything? I guess I would really rather not hit Doom or Odin, because that could screw up my locations. The smart thing to do here is to play the Ironheart on top of the Hazmat, and that way you can Wong Odin if you draw Odin. But I'm going to play greedy because I'm trying to get a combo off, and we're gonna just hold. Okay, that's a vulture. Condon Embassy again. Wow, that's some really big cards. Okay. We have Magic on 5 for the Quantum Tunnel, which means on 6 the plan is to hopefully play Odin, and on 7 Absorbing Man. So I think I have to play Wong now. I don't have time to play Iron Lad. Okay, so we got the Phoenix Force variation of move going on over here. Fun deck, by the way. I do like that. Oh, great. So we have Odin Absorbing Man. Okay, we have the full combo. I like this. I do want them... This is going to be tough. Phoenix Force variation is really tall cards, which is kind of bad for us. Ooh, I need opportunities to hit Luke Cage. So maybe Quantum Tunnel gets us another shot at it. It's the Phoenix Force. Thankfully it's not the Absorbing Man variation or the Human Torch variation, because this only goes up by 5 each turn. Okay. So we Odin here. And then next turn we Absorbing Man plus maybe Ironheart into the Quantum Tunnel for another shot at Luke Cage. And we just pray that we hit Luke Cage. Wow, that's a very big Absorbing Man, by the way. It's a Taskmaster for 18, that's pretty big. There's a Human Torch, swapping it out for Ghost Spider. Ooh. It's not bad. Okay. All right, we have to pray for we pray for the Luke Cage. We'll drop the Ironheart in here, and hopefully we got a 50-50 shot at Luke Cage, so we'll give it a try. We do have the secondary move here. We don't have a lot of power in the other lanes, but we can get those numbers pretty far down. Minus 15. Okay, 50-50 time. Let's go. Every time. Easy game. That is the combo. My guy didn't know what to think, man. Ooh, okay. All right, so we do have lots of options here. We need to save space. Raptors is good for us. Sinister London also really good for us, notably because it gives him more cards too. Not only do we get to double up on our stuff, but his stuff gets copied over, which means more targets for us. So here's what I think. I'm not going to get super greedy with the Zabu, double Zabu, because we're going to have some pretty explosive turns later. What I really want to do is fill up the middle so that we can Wong and make sure that our Wong always gets hit on both lanes. Ooh, Subterranea is quite annoying. If I don't draw something I can actually hit with my combo, I might be in serious trouble. So if I play a rock mid, next turn I can Wong Mystique, and then that Mystique on turn 5. I need something to play with Mystique, so maybe the play is Mystique here. And then hope that I draw like Ironheart or something. Here's Angela, Kitty Pryde. Okay, sure. So I'm doing this to make my Wong cheaper and hopefully that I can grab some other cards to play alongside it. Here's Luke Cage. That's nice. So now this way we're guaranteed our Wong always hits on both lanes, which is a pretty big deal. And we have ways to add or subtract power from his other lanes. Man. The Subterranea is pretty scary though. Ooh. I could just play Sarah and then bluff. Let's see if we can bluff this guy out. If I play double Sarah and then snap on turn 6, we might be able to get this guy to retreat. Because this is a very scary setup. Actually, I could almost snap right now. I'm a little concerned that if I snap right now and then he plays Spider Ham and hits Odin, then he'll stay though. So we'll see if we can take him for the extra cube next turn. And that also gives us the possibility of retreating for 1 cube. So I think this is the most conservative cube strategy I can come up with. Angela, Kitty Pryde. It's a pretty big Kitty Pryde. Shang-Chi. Oh, he blew his Shang-Chi already. Hazmat? Ooh. We have double Hazmat. And Luke Cage. I mean, if we snap, he's gonna retreat now, right? Almost always. There's no way he doesn't snap. He doesn't retreat. But this is also just absolutely ridiculous. I did that order right? Luke Cage, Hazmat, Odin. And then we get the double trigger. We get quadruple triggers. That is disgusting. Just gross. And he has priority, which means we get to double. I mean, this is just dumb. All right. Enjoy your negative power, sir. That's a big Kitty Pryde. Oh, it's huge. It's gonna be small soon. Ooh. The double triggers. And he thinks, oh, I'm safe. This is fine. And then here comes the Odin. Send it. Nuke him. Nuclear missile launched. Fantastic. Oh, can he even stay above 0 in a single lane? Oh yeah, he's got 3 power on the left. Well done. Man, those kitty prides looking a little small there. That's fun. God, I very much enjoy this deck. Fast, okay, so probably a bounce deck. Let's see, Bar Sinister, whoa. 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 Okay, that changes things. This lets us double up our on-reveal effects quite a bit. I'm gonna play Luke Cage now. We don't know what right is, but maybe it's okay. Most things, I think, on the right are pretty good for us. Asgard, nice. Okay. We can potentially Ironheart here into Absorbing Man. Do we want to give up this power here? Yeah, I don't really see a point in trying to play Ironheart anywhere else. We could also Absorbing Man mid at some point because the stats are not too bad and the triggers, there's a lot of triggers there. Collector, Kitty Pride, pretty big. If we Absorbing Man mid, we put a lot of power on left and right. We could potentially draw into some of our better options. We can combo into like Wong on turn 5 into Odin on the Ironheart and get even more power. So I think it's worth a try. Okay, he goes hard left, which means we'll most certainly be able to draw stuff. Oh yeah, we're definitely drawing a bunch of stuff here. And I think we kill his beast, which is cool. And we have the ability to add more power mid later on. Yeah, I think this was the play. I like this. This is kind of spicy. Iron Lad. Okay, so we got the Wong. Do we want a magic? Does more time benefit me more or him more? We can magic. And next turn, notably, we could Wong Hazmat. And then turn 7, that gives us time to do something else. Odin? Wong Hazmat Odin on this lane seems pretty insane. We already have the Luke Cage out. Yeah, I think this is good for us. He does get to play like Kitty Bride and stuff more. But I think the net game for us to be able to hit an Odin on Wong, because we will absolutely be able to hit Odin on Wong because we drew the 2 cards. So no matter what card we draw next turn, we're going to be able to hit all of our cards with Iron Lad. So that's kind of cool. I do love that Iron Lad lets you reach further into your deck if you haven't quite got there on these combo decks. I think it's a really good card. I would love for him to be able to play more things for this Wong Hazmat combo. Ooh, he's putting kitty prides in his hand. There's going to be some big kitties. Okay, that's probably Iron Man. Dr. Doom is totally fine. You can have that. Falcon. Ooh, everything's going back into his hand. That's quite a big collector now. And that's a pretty big monkey. Okay, so we definitely have the Odin. Wong Hazmat. Yeah? I reveal first. Dang. I would really love to not reveal first. Is there any way I can lose priority? Dang, I don't know if there is. I'm trying to think about if there's a way for me to lose priority here, but I don't think so. I don't have enough mana to play Wong and Hazmat and Odin next turn. Or Okay, hear me out. I just play Wong and I play Mystique Hazmat next turn. But that doesn't give us the Ironheart triggers, so I think this still has to be the best. Yeah. It's a shame. I think hitting more of his stuff is worth it though. I think hitting his stuff is worth it, so I'm really hoping I can lose Prio here. Yeah, okay, there goes the Odin anyway. Is this enough, is the question. He has Prio. We're triggering 4 in each lane. I don't know, it's gonna be pretty hard for me to beat him, but 8 triggers? That's quite a bit. Alright, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's go. That's 40 power mid. 8 times 4 though? That's a lot. Angela, Kitty. I think we can do it. I'm taking a calculated risk. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it didn't keep going. Man, I'm bad at math. It was close. It was really close. Yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to Odin. So this was actually the only path to victory, because my Odin would have been gone no matter what. So this was really our only shot. Bit of a bummer that it didn't quite work out. It was close though. I thought it was a pretty spicy game. As they say, took a calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math. I still thought it was fun though. These combo decks, they're quite fun to play, even when they don't quite work out. So bounce pretty good, I will say. I wonder, okay, so here's the thing. I wonder if giving him the extra turn was not worth it, especially with the Bar Sinister Kitty synergy. So maybe I would have had a better shot had I just played Wong into Odin on turn 5 and 6 and stuck to buffing my side. That's possible. We were pretty far ahead mid. His kitties would have probably only been 8 power, and he would have had 1 less turn to do it. So who knows? It's definitely possible. But anyway,